Good
I'm
morning.
here. I'm here. Good morning.
What do you mean you're here?
I had to get my nose clean.
I'm having some. I can't get you. Oh my gosh, Paul. Hi, Paul. But we both don't seem to be able to get on screen at the same time. So let me see what's going on. What?
As long as the masses can see us.
Well, they're not
Can
going
the
to. They're only going to
masses
see one of us. Hold on.
Hmm.
I don't know why I can't do this now. Why would this? Oh, wait a minute. Give me a few moments, Paulie. So what did
You
you?
can have as long as you want. I'm not. I'm just here.
You
You know.
just there. Look.
You almost
Oh,
had it, Peter.
what? Ah! Ah!
What
Oh,
happened? What'd you do?
Paul, as is always the case, I'm just not the
You have
brightest
no idea
bulb.
what you did.
No, I do know. I'm just not. I don't want to admit it. I'm not the sharpest tack, not the brightest bulb in the patch, and it was me. I'm so stupid. Gosh, it was all me.
I just don't get brightest bulb in the patch. I mean, bulbs in a patch makes you think of bulbs in the ground. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think you're conflating one meaning of the bulb with the other meaning of the bulb. I mean,
No,
you're not the brightest bulb on the tree, but you can't be not the brightest bulb in the patch.
Paul,
What? Do
don't
you think we bored everybody yet? How are the masses doing? No, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry. Go.
Don't overthink. I'm not the brightest bulb in the patch. Just don't.
Well, I don't know if you're using that expression correctly.
I'm using it perfectly.
Because people do that stuff all the time. They say, I'm going to remit to you,
Okay. Scratch. I'm not the brightest bulb in the patch. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. How about that one?
Good. That's fine. See, makes perfect sense.
There you go.
So many knives in the drawer. You're the dull one. That's a perfectly valid image.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'm going to stick with that.
Okay. All right.
So, what are you doing the rest of the day?
Well, I might put a new ceiling on my basement.
You've been talking about that for a week or more.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't really excite. The idea doesn't excite me, but I mean, it would be something to keep me busy. Otherwise, I do have to play the guitar today. Tomorrow's my lesson.
Have you practiced at all?
Yeah, I have practiced a couple of times this week.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
I don't sense enthusiasm about the guitar.
Well, it comes and goes. I mean,
I haven't seen it come for a while yet.
Well, whatever. I mean, you're not around all the time,
That's true.
I mean, how many? You probably a half hour a week. Although it's true, we are in constant contact.
Yes.
So, but yeah. So that I don't know, and then I have to get a roof on my house. I have to hire somebody to do something with my lawn. I'm not good with grass.
Oh, yes, you are. Now, but the roof, that's expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's expensive. I don't know how expensive.
We're talking about tens of thousands of dollars, aren't we?
I hope it's not tens. It might be a 10, and between 10 and 20, it might be. I have no idea because I've never priced the roof on this house before. But it's true. The last time I had to do a roof in Jersey, I think it was 14 grand.
Whoa.
Yeah. I know.
I guess that means I'm not getting a cup of coffee from you ever.
That's why you're not getting a cup of coffee from me. I mean, because those kinds of things, those kinds of expenses are part of being hairy homeowner.
I see. People are leaving New York. Somebody we both know, TS, left and went to Florida. And I just spoke to a woman in my building. She has two little doggies. She put a bid in.
Yeah. Did he already go to Florida? I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
I interrupt you all the time.
It's fine. I'm used to it.
Right. Okay, but did he already go to Florida?
He's in there. Yes, he is.
He's already in Florida. Okay.
Yes. And this other woman put a bid on a house somewhere in Connecticut, and people are leaving.
So why not? I mean, people want to change, and then, and I tell you, I mean, New York has gone through it like nowhere else. I mean, up here we weren't that affected in a way. We were, because you couldn't go to places and you had to wear masks, and but and restaurants are closed and stuff. But down in New York, I mean, it's I guess my brother-in-law went down there recently and said that there's a lot of places like still boarded up.
Oh, yeah.
Is that right?
Well, yeah. Yes, there are.
Like you walk down the street, it's like, looks like a Midwestern,
No. So there's some right across from the street from me. There's a Cleaners. They closed, which is understandable. Nobody's, everybody's home. They're not taking their clothes in. And then there's a little tiny coffee shop, which had some tables outside. And then we got that snowfall about a month ago, and there was ice things there, and they just shut up. They haven't, shuttered their doors, and they haven't opened. So in that street, there's 2 closed businesses. So.
Now, is indoor dining allowed in New York City? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, whatever, maybe 50%. I'm not sure what the percentage is. So, but I don't know what's going to happen here. I mean, because I look out my front door, and I've said this to you before. All those Uber drivers and cab drivers, they're out of business in another. I used to think a decade, but I don't think it's going to be maybe 5 years, maybe less. I don't know. I don't think Elon Musk is going to wait for his robo taxis for decades. Those people are going to be out of work, and all the supporting coffee shops and all these businesses that support all these folks, they're going to suffer. I walk, and I've mentioned this. I go into Trader Joe's, 22 checkout people, and somebody standing on a box directing me to one of those 22. I get a video from my friend out in California who went to the Amazon Fresh store, huge store. He just walked right in with his cart, walked right out. Nobody checked him out. So how long are they going to have jobs in Trader Joe's and in Whole Foods and in all these? They're gone.
Yeah, now we're in. And what? Sorry.
All these businesses, people are going to go back and not work remotely, but not everybody. Really, why? Businesses now understand that they don't need to spend this kind of money, that people can work effectively from home. So I think we're screwed.
What do you mean? Well, there's going to be major dislocations. You're right about that. That in the job market, like you're describing. And I think that the experience with the pandemic has shaken people. It's too bad we didn't have leadership that could have, united us to say, oh, look at this. We have this crisis. Let's face this together. Because now people are like, man, they're not so sure that we can weather these storms. So unless we somehow can come together as a nation, and I don't understand how we ever won. How did we get the will to go to the moon or win World War II when we can't even decide it's okay to wear a mask? I just don't know what's going to be. Well, I got to blame the Republicans for a lot of it. I know CNN has been after Trump from the damn beginning, and they always, but if we had had a president who could have rose above that and said, yeah, I know you're into criticizing me, but here's what we need, if we could have had that, I think it could have, we could try to reverse this. But on the other hand, it just seems like the cultural wars are everything, at least from the right. I really don't think the left is that bad on this. I think that they think they're right, and they're a little bit, arrogant about it at times, but I don't think you have these. Anyway, I just think the rightists have got to get over themselves and say, no, you don't have a straight, straight line to the truth. That's where you get a problem, when people think they have a straight line to the truth.
I told Ethan is 10, and in 20 years we're going to Mars, and I said, just get on a ship and get the heck out of this planet. Go to Mars. You'll be 30. You'll be a young man. go put yourself a McDonald's franchise on Mars or something, whatever you want to do. Anyway, what else, Paulie? Anything of value we should talk about? That's what I say.
Well, I don't know. I might get a job again. I mean, I'd say I don't seem to find anything else to do with myself. Nothing productive. I am working on the outdoor train again, so that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Paulie, get your basement in order so I can come and stay there for a while, please. I have a summer. The summer's coming, and
what's a while?
More than a day or a week. I don't know about the rest of my life, but a good amount of time, Paul.
No. I don't know about that more than a week. I'm not sure about that more than 3 days thing. But bring your son up here.
3 days.
Your wife too.
I've known you decades, and you give me 3 days.
4 days maybe. Just thinking of both of our health.
Oh, that's true.
But we may Ms. B and I may take a trip down to New York as soon as we can get all this.
Why?
She's still working.
What are you going to do here? What are you going to do?
And then I guess I could see you. There doesn't seem to be much point in seeing you.
No, there really isn't. I see you now.
I know.
What are you doing?
I know. I mean, we could try to think of some kind of social event we could have. Like we could sit outside on your lawn and have a picnic or something.
Oh God, no! Please don't come. Stay where you are.
Peanut butter sandwiches or something, and Ethan, we got, I don't know. We could play catch with Ethan or something.
Fine. We'll think about that one.
We'll think about that.
Listen, here's what I have to do. I have to. I have to leave here. I have to, I have to do something for someone that left for Florida. I have to just go over there and make sure the movers come and take that piano that they left away. So I do have to do that.
What are you going to do with the piano?
Well, I'm not doing anything. The movers are coming and they're taking it. I'm just going to let them in. And then I have to, I'm going to do some T-shirt stuff. And that's it.
I wouldn't mind taking a little trip down to Florida to visit our departed friend.
I would meet you in Florida for a weekend or something.
How would you get there?
I'd probably take an airplane. I mean, how else?
No, just guessing. Guessing.
I'm not. Although I have a friend who refuses to fly, never flew, hates flying, always took a train. They took a train to Florida all the time. They do that, and they like it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I could do that. I mean, it takes a while. Well, but that would actually, a train to Florida might be good. Yeah.
You think Mrs. B will let you go by yourself to Florida? We did that once, didn't we? Didn't we go? We went to Florida, you and I, for work or something, didn't we?
Of course we did, Peter.
I vaguely remember.
God, I can't believe. I mean, I know you're old, but I can't believe that. Memory deterioration.
Do I have video of that? I have to check.
I don't know. We had a great time with our PM crew.
Yes. Well, let's look. I'm a little freer than you are. I don't have a Mrs. B, but if you can arrange to get there for a weekend, we'll go and we'll say hi to some folks. Maybe nobody wants to say hi to us though.
Of course they want to say hi to us. What else have they got to do? I mean,
they have lives, Paul. They have things to do.
They have lives. Yes, they have lives, but those lives are routine and humdrum. Like my life is routine and humdrum. But anyway, I don't want to get into a long philosophical exegesis. Okay.
I have no idea what you just said, but I don't want to do that either. One more thing before we wrap this up. Okay. One more. Just one.
Yes?
Will you do something for me, Paulie?
I could. What is it?
Say goodbye to Mrs. B wherever she may be.
I'll say hello to Mrs. B wherever it is.
You say hello. I say goodbye. Adios, Paulie. Goodbye, Paulie.
Goodbye.